What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are in our Steelers Superstar series, and today we will have a bit of a rough one because this will be the first game in a long time where we do not have Aaron Donald, and that is because we lost to the Chiefs, meaning that we had to spin one of the, maybe like 10 players at this point, 11, I don't know, players to see who we lose, and unfortunately we got literally the worst one we could lose. And now he is a Kansas City Chief. Of course, you can tell by what all of that means. Obviously, if you were to win, we would get to spin one of their players, and we also do a spin afterwards, basing the overall on what we get. This is what the squad looks like right now. It's still a very good team, obviously. Guys that were exempt from that were Pitts, Fields, Jones, Hill, and the Javelin. And you're like, who the hell is the Javelin? You're also thinking, why the hell? He's only a 74 overall, but man, has he had himself a season. 8 interceptions, 2.5 sacks, 65 tackles. You can't let that man go. As far as the defensive side of things go, you didn't really get to see a full look. This is what it looks like. Marlon Davison and Blacklock are now the guys on the interior there. So, yeah, that pass rush is likely going to be taking a bit of a hit. Let's go to the next week, though, so we can actually see who we face, which obviously is the Patriots. But we don't know what the Patriots are about because obviously this is a fantasy. And actually, maybe we do. We already played them. I don't remember who that. Maybe that's where Donald actually came from. That may have been the case. Player of the week goes to Carson Wentz, the guy that actually beat us. Deserving, which is really sucky, but it's true. But let's take a look at that Patriots roster because I do not remember one bit about what they're about. Jordan Love, Derrick Henry. Okay, that's going to be really tough without Donald. Cortland Sutton, Funchess. Okay, receivers aren't super great. Jared Cook's still decent. Left tackle's okay. Guard's decent. Center, right guard's sick. Right tackle's very bad. Left end's meh. Right end's really meh. DT's decent. Hassan Reddick's okay. Barnes a good run stopper. Shaq Lawson's a okay hybrid. Jamel Dean's pretty fast. The rest are kind of trash. Free safety's meh. Strong safety's decent. Javon Holland is not starting. So an okay squad. They have a really good offensive line, but there's not much else outside of their run game that I'm super worried about. But, like I said, that is a very big worry. Derrick Henry could easily manage the entire game with that offensive line and just destroy us. But I suppose that's our job to not allow that to happen. J.C. Jackson and Tyreek Hill have upgrades. J.C. Jackson, I suppose, we'll go with slot because he could use zone coverage. His man coverage isn't perfect either. Speed upgrade? We'll take an Excel, man coverage, jump, no zone. We probably should have just went with zone coverage. As far as Tyreek Hill goes, physical probably doesn't matter that much. I guess we'll just go route runner. Why not? Already a very, very, very talented player. Although his numbers definitely have shrunk a little bit over the weeks. A lot of hands swinging back here in Miami. There goes Justin Fields, the man that knows he has to... Oh, that's a really nice action shot. The man that knows he has to put up more points than normal because, once again, that defense definitely going to be taking a bit more of a hit than usual. And obviously, the worst time for that to happen with easily the best rushing attack coming in here. I would imagine the best rushing attack in the league is they have everything built for it. Obviously, the passing game's a little lacking, but just enough talent, I feel, to probably make us have to keep ourselves honest a little bit. But overall, we are going to be facing that run game head on, bringing as many players down as we can every play. So hopefully we can get off to a good start and obviously not have to lose a player this week. And once again, even though we chose to receive this week, still kicking. It's like a mind game. We didn't want to actually receive first, but we didn't want to trick them. We're like, oh, well, I really hope we get the ball first this week. They're like, oh, yeah, they're trying to change things up after the loss. Like, no, I wasn't. I fooled you. Jordan Love, yeah, the numbers aren't bad. It's just a lot of interceptions. They've got a lot of players in. We do have a lot of DBs in, I will say, which is probably not a good sign, but they are going to throw at first play, and they're going to get a lot of yards as Cortland Sutton obviously runs right through King for a really decent gainer right out the gate. 19 yards to be exact. We bring players down again. Bobby Wagner is going to have himself a tough day today. So is Clowney, though, to be fair. And Clowney tried to get a pick there. Could not. Hits him, though. He did something. And they kind of have us where they want us so far. We're a lot of DBs in for most of the plays so far. Trying to beg. No, that was almost picked. Was that Wagner? How did he not take that to the house? But they're not trying to run it for some reason. Now this one we could definitely get away with because if they run here, that would be very, very bold, to say the least. This is a Clowney day. Clowney, oh, screen pass. It's a fumble. And Odigizua, really good recovery as he kind of muffed it a little bit there. Surprised he fumbled, though. I mean, I guess it's just unfortunate, empty-handed throw. Justin Fields obviously just, you know, just those numbers are beautiful. Obviously, not the start they wanted to have, considering they were actually looking all right. But, of course, they definitely choked that away. Yeah, looking back, it was like a helmet to the hand thing, so that is very unfortunate for them. But not so much for us, as we're going to take it down to Schwartz. I wanted to go to Pitts, but I just felt like with the safety there, it wasn't going to work out. And we only gain a yard. Nice. A little bit more 5-wide looks this week, which I think could definitely help us out. That's a tough throw, and that was almost picked. Probably should have been. Kind of reminds me of that play I just looked at where I was like, I don't know, I'm not really liking it. Got Tyreek Hill on the inside, got the verticals look from the other players. A lot moving around here, and we're going to trust Tyreek to get open, and he does against K'Wan Williams, I believe. Stretch play, we're going to go to the left because it looks like they have less players over here. This could be a very successful play. And it is, and how in the world is he catching us there? I know we came out a little bit too close to the line of scrimmage there, but, you know, I mean, not really line of scrimmage, but the center, I suppose, considering, but wanted to make sure we got out there. Have to just quick dump off to Patrick Ricard, who gains about 6. I mean, we can't just look to, you know, the traditional routes. Obviously, I want to look to whoever I feel is going to be open, but, you know, I'm going to throw to whoever is open in the end. As Patrick Ricard, you beautiful man. Aaron Jones down to the 1. Really good job to recover there. We probably should have got that. Wasn't the cleanest look from us, but it is what it is. Kind of looking for Aaron Jones to be the guy in this one. Never mind, it's going to be Pitts, who scores, I don't even know at this point, maybe 14th touchdown of the year. Look at that. Kind of hurt himself almost on that. That was a weird celebration. Touchdown number 40 on the year for Fields. Absolutely god-tier stuff. And they do run it. The javelin, literally, oh my god, I don't even want to look at it. I don't even know if Derrick Henry actually slowed down when he ran into the javelin. I don't think he did. And I would probably say rightfully so, right? No, look at Clowney, one-on-one against Henry. Obviously, he has the size. That is impressive. That is really impressive stuff. Bobby Wagner near the line of scrimmage, and they're going to slip it right under our noses. I mean, we had to cover it. If we didn't cover it, they would have threw it there. And I know that was a cleaner look, but it is, you know, Jared Cook had some catching issues over the years. Obviously, they've been getting better with age, but still not perfect. Going to take it underneath to Henry, and actually gets hit stick, believe it or not, which is very impressive. 2nd and 4, they look like they were going to run it, so I decided to take that look, and this is a very close call because once again they have, oh my, this is, they are looking to not run this ball potentially, and really good job by Henry, but taken down by King after the stiff arm attempt. Bring everyone in again. I mean, it almost worked. They kind of got like a lucky lane on us. Jamin Davis. Quick throw. Oh, my. Jackson just got torched off the line. Really good job, though, to recover. Don't give him the easy touchdown. You know, it's a really sucky beat, but it's not easy. Slants with that much space. Really thought they were going to run a 3rd and inches. Really good call for them not to run it, to be fair. And Jordan Love back in the end zone. Probably didn't need to foul him there. Was it Jeremy Chin? I mean, that's about as easy of a touchdown as you're going to get now. Realistically, the best case scenario is just a run commit because on 1st and goal from the 1, you have to run on the first play. It's just or you don't, and they're going to score a touchdown. I just don't see how you do not run the ball there. Like, you have 3 attempts. Why overthink it? 1st and 10 for the 25, all tied up. And unfortunately, not going to get much there with Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones had a really good season so far, even better than Derrick Henry. Debatably, maybe even physically. Yards per carry-wise got to be better than him. Going for the 2nd and 9 throw now, though. Should have went to Pitts earlier because that's just going to lead to absolutely nothing there. To the 27-yard line. Mesh spot. Could be looking to Pitts again. The double drag usually gets open as well. And there goes Tyreek, the double drag. Told you about it. And Tyreek Hill slipping off of a guy. Pitt's kind of losing his mind there. Gets to the 45. Nice conversion on 3rd and 8. And the drags, once again, there. That's just insane pressure. Could be looking for shorts. Going to go right back to Tyreek. And Saidu drops it. I don't know if I'll trust you to do that going forward. And there goes Pitts. And the ball's overthrown. What happened? What? I don't actually know what happened. That should have easily been completed. There was just a mistake. What happened? And the ball bounces perfectly to the 4. Really good job by Michael Dixon on the punt. This isn't good, actually. Wagner one-on-one. You're not going to beat him. This doesn't feel as much of a run, I'm going to be honest. Oh, crap. And, I was really hoping that Jackson would have bumped him on accident on the way through. They sure like to freaking throw the ball for a team that has this kind of run game. And there goes the javelin. What are they doing? Oh, look at how fast he is. He scores. Oh, my. Defensive player of the year. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Make up for Aaron Donald being gone. And he just slips right off. Jared Cook's a big fella himself. But who else but Bobby to bring him down? And this could be a bit of a risk, but I feel like you have to bring the bigger squad in, try and stop potential run. And really good job by King, who knocks the ball out, forcing a 4th and 2, which will likely be a punt. Quarterback draw, they really just don't want any run to work. Oh, man, let's change it up. Back under center. Play action look. Some decent blocks and a really good throw. Schwartz holds on. It's a close call, but I think he got the feet. And it's Schwartz, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, I'm not the referees, but they also seem to agree. Well, I guess it's not really the referee. Oh, there goes Pitts. Early cut move. Pitts is in. Too fast. This team is too fast. Really good start for the Patriots so far. 1st and 10 from the 42. Bobby Wagner. Step back. No one's really open. And Jordan Love is just going to take the coverage sack from Marlon Davidson, who's having himself a hell of a game. Aaron who? Aaron Donald, that's who. But considering he's going against a superstar guard, that's a really impressive game so far. And there goes Bobby Wagner getting beat by Funchess. But once again, Funchess is a wide receiver. Bobby is not a corner. Clowney. Derrick Henry, the big guy, tries to get elusive to the edge. We start with the ball at the 20-yard line. Touchback. They got a lot of players off that edge. This is not super easy, but let's try it with our own Derrick Henry clone. Najee Harris finds a lane. And the Dolphins are back. Jamel Dean can't catch him. Najee for 80. What is happening? I think the problem is their play calling. They're just really bad plays and really bad timing plays. King one-on-one takes down Henry. Well, kinda. Henry gains 4. They got to stop going with these inside zones and these stretch plays and whatnot. Like, just run it right down the middle. Like, what are you doing? All these misdirection type plays. And there goes Wagner. Of course, that's on Derrick Henry. He should have went far left. He would have had it. But iffy start for the Patriots. False start on top of it. And I don't know what they're calling around here, but that is clearly not neutral zone. They jumped way earlier than we did. And there goes Derrick Henry running a guy over. But once again, Bobby Wagner. Clean tackling. Won't get taken for any ride. These weird, like, timing run plays. Drive is working out for him as Jamin Davis crushes Henry. And we aren't messing around. We got some big players too. Maybe not in the secondary, but at the linebacker spot for sure, as Derrick Henry easily gets the first. 2-minute warning. I mean, they're wasting the clock. This is a really good momentum drive for them as well. But they can drag us out all they want with the run or try to drag us out. We're not falling for it. This is obviously past time for them, and Clowney's getting locked up. Nowhere to go, and obviously with that much time, you're going to get something. Clean tackle by Red Wine, but a gain of almost 20. Stuck on Browning to the outside. It's a screen pass. Jamin Davis gets absolutely handled, but Clowney and company stop him after the first down gain. But they were wasting the clock perfectly. Like, this is like the perfect drive. They get a first down here, though. We will call a timeout. Oh, Jamin. How does he hold on or not fumble? That's insane. Try to fight through, cannot, to the outside. Henry's going to tap the feet and stay in bounds, but they're calling a timeout, which is a little questionable, because once again, I feel like we can get the ball back now. I was going to risk it. We're going to go with this blitz here, which is a little debatable. And he's going to throw it underneath. Derrick Henry will not go down easy, but Bobby, there again, we will call a timeout here. I need more players on the inside, though. Let's look at Derrick Henry. Oh, my Lord. How does he score from that? Well, I'm not going to get too crazy with it, right? We're not going to get that insane, but if there's something there to be had, we'll take it. We got to take that. I was going to just chuck it up to Pitts. We'll call one timeout. One timeout. You know, it's all about wasting, looking at what the situation is. They have one timeout. They can't stop the clock if we don't want them to. And there goes Aaron Jones. And that spin move was awful. And I mean, it's not a hard third down to get, but I don't really see how you can do a whole lot with this. We will hike it here, though, because if we do get it, which we do... Damn, we should have really believed in our offense. 39-yard line. That's really good execution, though. We're in field goal range. You set up a better play for, for the field goal. Something like an inside zone. We get like 5 yards timeout. Perfect, safe drive. And we get about 3. We'll try the field goal. Why not? It's not that tough. The wind is against us, though, so those extra yards may come into factor. Perfect kick. If it doesn't go through, there's nothing we could do. And a perfect kick. Perfect 42-second, 2-timeout drive. Played it safe because, that sack really did kind of make it like, do you really want to try? And obviously a really nice set of blocks and a really good run by Aaron Jones and good throw and route by, Fields to Larry. Worked out. Really good field goal before half to put up 31 at halftime. And, of course, to add more insult to their injury, we get the ball to start the second half. As always, obviously. Ooh, Isaiah Rodgers trying to get fancy with him. Start with a triple option. Now it's a little bit fancier than we probably need to do, but it's still, why not? Hand off to Patrick Ricard. The right read, but they seem to have the whole run situation sussed out. There he fits. Man, they are really coming to this line of scrimmage tough. I mean, we do look like we're going to run it a lot, so we could get a really big play to Tyreek, who's got him beat, and you just can't cover him without a safety. You just can't. That's the dagger. GG. Go home. Yep, take a nap. Why not? That's something Tyreek legit would do as well. I think he actually has. To be fair, it might have been signature that we actually hit. Of course, first down to start out their drive, but nothing really crazy. Especially when we're up 38-14. Browning with the crushing hits. I mean, I don't feel like their team is that bad. It's just defensively they've been awful. I mean, they've had opportunities, but they've given up way too many big plays. Najee, pretty much anything we want on the ground. Browning, oh, we just missed hard. And it's a really weird play, though, by Jared Cook. Bobby's got to be at somewhere around 10 tackles by now, right? He's absolutely killing it. Actually kind of want him to blitz. And there you go. Smart decision. Probably would have been a little bit easier for him in the inside anyways, but pretty ironic. Davenport, the speedster. Really good step back, and there goes Browning. Oh, this is long gone. I mean, the game was over before, but now if they had any chance, it is dead. I mean, I've played Jordan Love before. I don't expect him to play this badly, but, here he is. Their O-line's pretty good, too, so, that's not really an excuse. I mean, look at Bobby Massey pushing Clowney off the play. I don't know what to tell you about this one. Play calling was awful. Jordan Love took no risks, and the risks he did take were really stupid ones. They weren't even risks. They're just dumb plays. Blacklock gets pushed inside. I mean, they're moving the ball. It's just not enough. Screen pass. There's no one over there. Clowney's going to try to cut it off. What a play, though. Really good job to hit stick him as he's falling down as well. Screen. Oh, Clowney, why would you swat? We went for the pick. Damn, Clowney's getting handled, and so is our defense anytime Jared Cook's involved. Start of the fourth quarter. I'm going to go with a read option on the 1st and 10 play call. Sort of tell what the read is. as Fields going to slip it for a gain of 12 very fast. Stretch call, which has been deadly today. Oh my, that's just filth. Aaron Jones gains about 7. Play action look at Alberto. Could have himself a play. Oh, geez, this is the wrong way. And that's a little debatable, and he holds on. What a play. Schwartz off the edge, has himself some room. Gets a perfect block from Fitz, and the extra dagger. The guy's bleeding out already. Don't have a pulse. He's white as it can be. Purple lips. And then we stab him again. Okay, that was really vivid. Patriots driving down the field a bit. A lot of points in this one. And another sack from Marlon Davidson. 3 on the day. Having himself an afternoon. Oh, why did we get baited out there? Like, so dumb. Try to push everything, and Derrick Henry gets beat once again by Bobby Wagner, who's had his number. Speaking of the man, there he is. An absolute smattering of the Patriots in this one for the series sweep. May even have sent them packing for their chances of the playoffs. Ironically enough, we also had 2 100-yard carriers. Derrick Henry, I don't even think he's not even close to 100. Look at those numbers as we absolutely dominated them. Almost double their yards and yards per play. Quadruple their yards for rushing, which is just insane considering what we thought was going to happen going into this one with that O-line and Derrick Henry. Look at the numbers themselves. Justin Fields with the perfect passer rating. Really good game, obviously. 14 for 107, 7.6 yards per carry for Jones. 7 for 102, 14.5 per carry for Najee Harris with a touchdown. Fields 1 for 13. Henry was like the worst rusher on the field, basically. Kyle Pitts, pretty solid. 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, massive. Schwartz, decent. A lot of people got involved today. Marlon Davidson, real big week for him. Picks, the Javelin with a pick 6. Browning with a pick. How many tackles actually did Wagner have? 15. And surprisingly enough, Jamin Davis right on his heels, if not better than his game, as he had 11 solo tackles. Absolutely insane stuff. And that concludes the week, but we are obviously going to be getting a player off of them, and that's the Patriots' face right there. Stephon Diggs' face. We're obviously going to be stealing a player off them. Who is it? I do not know. I mean, he was denied. He literally had under 3 yards per carry. We should get like 10,000 XP per lineman. I don't even know, but the Patriots, there's obviously going to be some players we need. Could use Pierce now with Donald gone. Obviously not the same type of player, but I mean, it still help. Definitely help the run game next to Marlon Davidson, but yeah, regardless, let's get into it. Here it is. Here is the wheel. You can see Hassan Reddick, Garrett Bowles, Corey Linsley, Brandon Sheriff, Michael Pierce, and 2 kind of additional new things. The Javelin has a chance to go to Superstar, and Fields has a chance to go to Superstar. Now, for the Javelin, we'll roll him to a different overall. If he gets his, Fields will just be X Factor, as I think it's fair that way. But as far as what we need the most, probably Michael Pierce. Hassan Reddick, if we get him, we'll probably end up moving Davenport to DT, which is going to be a little questionable, definitely. And then pretty much every offensive lineman, we have a spot for all of them. So realistically, Fields, the X Factor, is probably the one we're looking for. But then again, the Javelin to Superstar, well-deserved. It could be time. We'll see. Let's do it. Best of luck. What do we get? It's looking like it's gonna be Sheriff. It is not. It's gonna be Michael Pierce. All right, so Michael Pierce, the 340-pounder, 92 overall, almost a 93. We're still gonna have the chance to make him go down in overall, but he will be a superstar. If he gets to 94 or higher, we're going to be making him an X Factor. Obviously, it'd be kind of sick to get 99 since we did lose Aaron Donald. I know technically they're not the same types of players, but for us, they would fill similar roles. Regardless, let's do it. What do we got here? And it's looking not bad. Get to X Factor! And he gets to X Factor, 94 overall. Not bad at all. So Michael Pierce, the new DT on the team, really needed him badly, actually, and he becomes an X Factor. Of course, what will that mean for Marlon Davidson, who's actually kind of balling out? I don't know, but regardless, that was pretty damn successful, right? It could have definitely been worse. Like, Hassan Reddick would have been definitely nowhere near as good because we would have had to push, Davenport on the inside, and he's just not built for the inside, but it would have been our only option. He's 265. It really would have been our only option unless we would have put Hassan in coverage, which I just don't want to do because he had like 89 finesse. Regardless, though, that is going to be the video. Also, I did get Roquan Smith. I wish you guys would have said something. I didn't read the comments for the last video, and I should have, because now this will be 2 episodes, I believe, without Roquan, if I'm not mistaken. So that's cool. But obviously we'll have him going forward. So the team is getting sick, and the team is getting sicker. That's it. I don't want to, Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PK Plays, and then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams. And we will have a stream tomorrow. Of course, speaking of tomorrow, we'll have a Washington football team 10-year rebuild for our franchise that we had. Should be a great bit of fun, even though it's going to take a long time to finish. And that's pretty much it to my knowledge. Hopefully there was a video up earlier today, maybe a second channel video tomorrow or Monday. Like I said, though, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for the next video. But until next video, see ya!